Welcome to this video from Holistic Wellness from Within, where I'm going to talk to you about a subject very special to my heart, and that is meditation. As a yoga teacher, I began to learn the real values of meditation many years ago, and I try to apply this to my life on a daily basis. So, given that meditation is a very personal journey, I would suggest exploring forms of meditation that really connect with your spirit. Practicing meditation daily is beneficial, even if you only have 5 to 10 minutes in the morning or evening to spare. These brief but regular sessions can lead to remarkable healing results, and not just healing of the body physically, but also healing of the body, or not just healing mentally, but knowing that when we heal our mind, we all, and our emotions and our trauma, we are also healing our body on a physical level. We are holistic beings, and that's why meditation is part of something like a mineral balancing program, and certainly part of what I do as a very holistic healer. If you're new to meditation, please begin with short sessions because attempting to meditate for extended periods of time can be very challenging. Gradually extend the duration of your meditation as you become more comfortable with it. And feel free to reach out if you need more additional information on meditation or resources or videos that might help you with meditation. And we can talk about that a little more in a moment. I also want to mention that I choose to meditate. I choose to meditate before I get out of bed in the morning. And this means that it's the very first thing I do when I start my day. I really recommend, if that's possible for you, even if you have to get up again, maybe just 5 to 10 minutes earlier than usual, that you start your meditation and your day off with meditation. So here, and again, I'm summarizing things here and would like you to go through this article when I'm done and click on some of these links you see right here to see more information about what I'm going to briefly share. Let's quickly talk about, as again, I summarize the benefits of meditation. Activating a relaxation response that promotes healing in both the body or in the body and adrenal glands. It facilitates relaxation for both the body and the mind, supports better relaxation, and can enhance sleep quality. It improves the oxygenation of our body and consumption, promotes self-awareness and spiritual growth. It helps us heal the entire body, including physical wellness, as I previously discussed. It relieves stress, it increases circulation and reduces the heart rate, relieves muscle soreness and stiffness, boosts self-esteem, and changes the neural pathways that are in the brain. Where do we meditate? Well, we can find a peaceful place. You might want to go down to the beach or a park or in the woods or whatever works for you, or maybe designate a place in your home where you actually set aside a picture and some candles and just a calming place that you find just resonates with you right inside your house. You could always do that. If a room isn't quiet, you can't find a quiet location, any location is going to work. It's certainly better than nothing, but try to carve out that space for meditation. Now, when we want to meditate, we want to remove distractions. We know that kids and spouses and husbands and dogs or whatever are all going to be, can be a distraction to our meditation. Spouses and husbands, I guess, are the same thing. Wives, for those of you who are male, but removing those distractions, asking for that time alone, turning off our phone and putting it on silence, maybe playing guided meditations that you find on YouTube, or choosing guided sessions that would help with meditation as well. You can decide how long you want to meditate, set music to that time, or set an alarm if you would like, something with maybe a chime on it to bring you out of your meditation if you're simply using music. If you're doing a guided meditation, it will tell you when the meditation, of course, is over. Make sure you're in a comfortable position. When I was injured, I sat up to meditate because I couldn't be on my back. So it doesn't matter the position you're in as long as you are comfortable. Concentrate on taking long, deep breaths in. I always tell my clients when I'm working with them on a program, mineral balancing program, that to shut off the sympathetic nervous system, we can do an inhale in and an exhalation that is longer. So, for example, I would inhale to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the inhale and then exhale to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause and repeat that. That rhythmic breath will help you relax. It will help keep you focused and it will occupy your mind. Please note that when you're meditating, you will have thoughts come into your mind about every 6 seconds. You're not being put into a coma or hypnotized. Your brain is still active. For years, when I meditated, I thought there was something wrong with me because I was constantly thinking. And then I learned that it was what I did with the thought that entered my mind and not having the thought. So now I know to simply let the thought go. And part of the reason that I do best to meditate before I get out of bed is I'm a very type A personality. So the moment my eyes wake up in the morning, my eyes are open, my body's starting to wake up, I am planning my day. I'm on the go. I'm doing work that I love. So I'm excited about every day, but I want to take that time to spend in my own personal development, calming my mind, calming my soul, and just providing me with clarity through the day. So, again, it's not about not letting the thoughts come in, it is about sending them away when they do enter your mind. When you notice your mind wandering, you just return to the breath. You can return to an intention that you've set, to a picture or a color or whatever it is. You just come back to that thought, that idea, that breath, and let go of that actual distraction, which is that thought. So expressing appreciation for something in your life as you finish is always the best way, I believe, to end meditation. I end every single yoga class with gratitude. I am grateful for everything. And if you are moving through a difficult time in your life or you happen to be depressed, just come back to a place of gratitude. If you find a thought to be grateful for, it will dissipate. The negative thoughts like depression or anger, whatever you're feeling, will begin to dissipate. So, this is how we learn to develop. It's how we learn to respond to the world around us and not react. Reacting is what happens when we are just living in the chaos around us and then we are just reacting to it. When we are at peace within ourselves and we're not looking for our external environment to be exactly the way we want it, then we can learn to respond to what's around us without reacting. And a response takes thought, it takes intention. It's super important to learn to do that because your life will become much easier. If you're having a disagreement with someone, it takes two people to be fueling that fire. But if you step away and you're no longer throwing the gasoline on the fire, it dissipates very quickly. And this again is learning how to respond to a situation rather than react to it. Now, I don't do a lot of guided meditations myself, but I did under my article page right here. You can see my articles, and they're back towards the beginning of when I put my website up. So you would have to scroll through here a little bit. But you will find a couple guided meditations on here. Again, I'm just scrolling through to show you where they are. And you'll find this meditation right here, a guided meditation to raise your vibration. That is a 10-minute meditation. And I think I must have accidentally moved past the other one. Let me come back to the other one. I think they're on different pages here. So bear with me for a moment as I scroll back through here. There are only two of them. And the other one I just really wanted to share with you because it is a meditation on, right here it is. It is at the bottom of this page for now. Now, when I put a new article up, it will be moved, but it is a 10-minute gratitude meditation. It has music that I did pay for it so that I had rights to use it in the background, and I walk you through a guided meditation. And then again, the raising your vibration meditation is also right here. So those are two meditations you can find that I share, but there are tons of those on YouTube. So if you're going through anxiety and that's what you want a meditation for, or you're going through a meditation to create abundance, you can look up the word abundance. You can find your favorite person to follow. I personally really like a lot of Joe Dispenza's meditations, so I follow a lot of those. But meditation is going to help you in your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual healing. It's going to bring you clarity. On mineral balancing, we are not just healing on a physical level. That's usually where our body's going to start healing. Once we have physical energy in our body and we're starting to heal physical needs that maybe have been zapping our energy, you'll find that you start to have beautiful clarity and development. The Probably the most precious thing about this program to me has been the mental clarity that I've developed working with a mineral balancing program. It's beautiful to heal on a physical level, but when you start healing on those deep emotional levels, your healing of trauma, those are very, very helpful as well. I also have a couple right here, a couple videos about or information about healing from trauma. So you can find those right here. You can see Healing from Trauma Part 1. There is a video about that. They are kind of old. I know that sometimes as I grow, I would actually change some of that information, but it is still very valuable. So you can certainly read through the article and even listen to that 10-minute video that I talk about trauma. That is actually part 1. And then part 2 is how to heal trauma right here. And I actually have, again, I will, I think, do an updated video on some other healing modalities I've discovered since 2023 when that went up there. And actually, anyway, I'll be sharing those moving forward because I'm always finding new ways to move through trauma, through healing, to advance my life and to help my clients do the same. I thank you for watching this video with me. And again, please try to find some time to keep meditation into your practice and put it into your practice. If you have any questions, you need any assistance, always reach out to me. And thanks for listening at Holistic Wellness from Within.